Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is April 10th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. It stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it anytime that works for you. We also make it into a podcast. You can check that out at inform.com/podcasts. Look for the Inform Minute. And not just Facebook. Check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited to talk about today.
Yeah.
Beautiful already right now. And even talking about some thunder showers or thunder, that's just like a sign of spring.
It is. Like, we are turning a corner. We are getting to warmer weather.
Yep.
We're not talking about snow with this system moving in.
Thank
so
God.
I know, right? So yeah, this afternoon we could hear our first thunder of the season. Some garden variety little thunder showers. I don't expect severe weather, no hail or damaging wind gusts, but just enough of a downpour, a rumble of thunder, a flash of lightning expected today. Of course, if you're hearing thunder, then you gotta head inside. We have to start talking about all those kind of severe weather safety reminders. We haven't talked about a lot of that in a long time. So I always say when thunder roars, head indoors. Lightning can strike 15 miles away from a parent thunderstorm. So you don't have to be rained on to be at the risk of being struck by lightning. So if you're hearing thunder, you are close enough to be at that lightning risk, and it's time to head inside. That's what we're looking at for today. Otherwise, temperatures in the 60s, a little bit breezy, gusting up near 30 miles an hour, and a partly cloudy sky. Not a bad day, just kind of that spring-like day where they'll bubble up in the afternoon and start to really scatter across the radar. I'll keep a couple showers around overnight tonight into tomorrow, losing the thunder part, just your regular kind of showers. Mostly cloudy, windy tomorrow, gusting 40 to 45, and that keeps us a little cooler. Highs tomorrow only in the 50s. You know, it's been good when I've said cooler in the 50s,
Right.
You know? Today about 67, tomorrow about 54, so a decent little drop in temps. Back into the 60s, sunshine, light winds on Friday. Looks like a really nice day. That's a perfect way to wrap up a work week.
Heck yeah.
That Friday afternoon feeling when it's like sunny and 60 and the wind is light and you're leaving work and yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Bottle that up on Friday afternoon. Saturday looks great, just a little windier. We'll go 77 degrees, so flirting with 80 in some spots. I do expect there to be a little bit of wind, probably not as fierce as last weekend when we were gusting up near 55 miles an hour and we had the blowing dust and all that nastiness. More like a 10 to 25 is kind of what I'm thinking right now for Saturday. Sunday, upper 60s, lower 70s, so still very nice. Next week, cooling down, and there are some chances of rain for next week too. So if you're still lacking moisture, want some of that, especially for areas up north, we have chances for rain next week too. I heard my sump pump run this morning, so it's not that dry. At least speaking for Fargo, West Fargo alone, it's not that dry. And the frost must be out of the ground too. So sump pump was running this morning. I thought I heard it yesterday and I was like, And then this morning when the house was silent, when I was getting ready in the middle of the night, I was like, nope, that was the sump pump.
Definitely the sump pump.
I know what that sound is. So
Another sign of spring.
yes,
that's
yeah,
right.
a little bit of a fun fact for you. So not talking about flooding or anything like that, of course, but watching out for a few thunder showers today and more rain chances next week. Hopefully the north can get in on some of that where they really need it.
For sure.
Okay, thanks guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, Lydia. All right, with the changing season means golf season is here. We've been telling you about our courses that have been opening up. Well, another one is opening up today. Edgewood, the third course here in the FM area, or specifically in Fargo, to open up this season. You can head out there starting at 10 o'clock this morning. You might want to get it done earlier than later today, beat the rain or anything like that, but nice day to be out there for sure, at least to start the day. Both Osgood and El Zago courses are opening up on Friday. Prairie Wood and Rose Creek have already opened up for the season. Because things are still damp on the golf courses, you do have to walk. You can't use a cart yet, but you can schedule your tee time at fargogolf.net.
New overnight, 2 people are in the hospital this morning following a car accident in Cass County. That crash happened along Highway 46, about 4 miles southwest of Leonard, North Dakota. The Highway Patrol says the driver, a 21-year-old woman, crossed the center line, then overcorrected, causing the car to roll into the ditch. We do know a 23-year-old passenger was also in that vehicle. He suffered serious injuries. Both the driver and passenger were taken to the hospital.
All right, new this morning, North Dakota is joining a lawsuit against part of President Joe Biden's student debt relief plan. North Dakota is now one of 7 states to sign on to this lawsuit. It claims that the plan is unconstitutional due to the separation of powers by sidestepping Congress. The lawsuit was filed in Missouri. Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Ohio, and Oklahoma have also now signed on to it. Governor Doug Burgum has voiced his support for the lawsuit because he claims it's also unfair because people who consolidated federal loans with the Bank of North Dakota would not qualify for it. Biden's plan would see almost 23 million Americans have their loan payments cut down to the principal amount, mostly targeting interest that's accrued.
Arizona is the latest state to put abortion rights back in the spotlight. That state's highest court just upheld a 160-year abortion ban, one of the strictest in the country. The ban was passed nearly 50 years before Arizona was even a state. While some anti-abortion groups are celebrating the decision, others appear to be distancing themselves from that ruling. It further highlights abortion rights will be one of the top issues for voters when they head to the ballot box this fall. Right now, North Dakota has a law that does ban most abortions. Minnesota does not have an abortion ban.
All right, today on Hot Mic with Tom Izzo, it's one game for the top spot in the West. Can the Wolves win on the road against the defending champion Nuggets? A preview of tonight's big showdown, plus how NDSU is trying to fill 3 spots on its offensive line for the upcoming year. Offensive line coach Dan Larson joins the show at 10:35. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and on Inform.com.
And now it's a great time to get that Inform.com subscription. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check out that deal.
And remember, join us the rest of the day for our newscast. Our team has you covered at 11 o'clock, then 5, 6, 9, and 10. Also 4 o'clock. We'll be back tomorrow morning with First News from 5 to 7 a.m.
Have a great day, everyone.